Yo.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Marv and
Oni Francis.
And this is another edition of Welcome to My Hood Films. Oni, what's cracking, brother?
What's going on, man?
We're back again, doing what we do best. For those of you who are new to this, this is Welcome to My Hood Films. Basically, what we do is we find somebody who's either not from the hood or didn't see a lot of hood films, one or the other, and we show them a hood film, and we get their take on it, get their reaction, see what it's about. But this is a different type of vibe today. This is a special vibe that we're going to talk about in just a moment. That's why he's laughing, because we have our guest right here. So go ahead and state your name, brother.
Andrew Steiner.
Andrew Steiner. You related to Scott or Rick or any of them?
No.
Brown Breaker, any of them?
I got the pump.
You got the pump.
Damn.
So anyway, how you doing, man? You good?
I'm good. I'm a little confused after that movie, but I feel
We all are. It's fine.
I had fun though. I had fun watching it.
Where you from?
I'm from New Rochelle mostly.
Okay, New Rock. New Rock. All right, shout out to New Rock. I'll be over there. I haven't been in a minute because as you get older, it's kind of weird to be going up in New Rock City.
For what?
With no kids.
Arcade and stuff.
Yeah, be at the arcade at like the middle of the day.
That was my childhood.
I mean, if you go to the bowling alley and the billiards,
they got a good movie
that's
there
fine.
up there.
Yeah, the movie theater is cool. If you go to the bowling alley, you alright. But yeah, if you're in the arcade at a certain, it just looks weird if you're not at least like 20 or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, shout out to New Rock in the building. You know, right, neighbors to the BX.
Yes.
So, have you been watching hood movies before this?
It's been a while, but I kind of grew up on hood movies because, I mean, I didn't grow up in the hood unless you count Davenport. Davenport is a little hood, but yeah, there was a period where most of my friends were from the hood, so
Okay.
there was a period, short period.
Short period. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So yeah, we gotta talk about this. The fact that there is a hood film that we decided to watch. Let me make sure I'm getting the person's name right so I don't mess it up. But long story short, this person sent us a request.
Ask for a request on the comments.
Asked for a request in the comments of our last video. Shout out to her. We appreciate that. And
Yes, we do.
and she told us to watch a movie called Gangster Party.
What I want to know is how she got to that movie and why she recommended it.
She might have been from the West Coast. Was it a she? Let me see. We don't want to be saying that. Not a she.
I don't remember. Listen, it's not like, it's people use his name. They got all kind of weird stuff.
Right.
Trans
Boy 69.
Oh, it's a dude. It's a dude. It's a dude.
Okay, I think it was a dude. I'm like,
I don't know why we thought it was a girl.
I don't know why you thought that.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that. I'm sorry. Shout out to Usa Mabdu 794. I know I butchered your name, brother. I'm sorry. Shout out to you though, man. We appreciate you. He wrote, can you do a review of the 2002 West Coast Hood classic, Gangster Party? One of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Now, why this is special is because usually we're putting guests like Andrew on to these type of films, but now somebody putting us on collectively, like us and the guests. So we watched this all together for the first time at the same time, and yeah, it was funny in more of the ways that it,
Maybe not intentionally.
Yeah, there was times where it wasn't intentional. But if this was meant to be a comedy, kudos, you did a great job.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't, and I was trying to make this a serious drama crime film, then woo, the Lord it child. You get a D for effort.
My question is, would you even say that's a hood movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah. So we have different definitions of hood film, but we all put it in the same pot. Like you can say it's about films that take place in the hood, but some of them go mainstream. So when we mean hood films, we mean like the demographic was basically the hood. This was designed just for the hood to see, for hood eyes only. You know what I'm saying? Like if if you lived in the hood, then you probably watched it. But if you didn't, you knew nothing of this movie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So this movie catered to West Coast audiences in the hood. Right. Nobody in New York knew about this film. I never heard of this film until this person wrote this in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's usually like a low budget, straight from the hood, debacle. That's really what it is. That's what we call hood films. Sometimes they are good, but there's moments like these where it's like, oh nah. Yeah, it's not.
To be fair, this isn't made for like a real studio.
Yeah, right. The budget
like
was
straight
probably
up really indie.
Yeah, the audio was terrible.
The audio was not good.
The shot setup, like the director of photography did not know what he was doing particularly.
Listen,
you
gotta start somewhere. Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
There were moments though when the dialogue was actually funny.
It was funny. No, I laughed a lot.
Yeah.
Like crying, laughing. Yeah. And just what the fuck I was looking at.
Could you care to elaborate on what you saw? Like, what in your own words, what you think this movie's about?
The plot? Okay, so there's a gangster, I forgot his name, but he's like an Italian mafia guy who runs whatever drugs out of the West Coast. They said he's the biggest dope guy.
Yeah, the West Coast.
Yeah. His house wasn't even that nice, so that doesn't even make sense.
His house wasn't even that fine.
Yeah. And he kills this guy. First scene, he takes this guy's tie.
Herman was his name. His name was Herman.
Herman, which is not a gangster name.
He did kill that guy with 2 toothpicks at the beginning of the movie. That was kind of gangster.
Yeah. Herman from the Munsters.
He's like, my tie's ugly. I like your tie. I'm gonna take that.
He takes from the guy he kills. That was pretty cool.
And then his girl's in the car, so he's got a witness. So I guess she calls the police. The police show up at his place, arrest him. And then he's like, yo, call Cuddy. He tells his girl to call his wife to call Cuddy, and Cuddy gets the ball rolling and gets the Gangster Party, which is the 3 best assassins, I guess, in LA or wherever.
He's right. That's literally what happened.
There's Bull, who got thrown out of a moving car and shot somebody. There's another guy who got shot up and then came back and killed them. And then there's Cuddy, who sliced people's necks, even though he never really did that again.
You did it one time.
I ain't never seen my man. My man had a gun ever since.
Yeah.
You're right. He did that drink one time, bro.
And didn't do it again.
Yeah, and then there's all these like side plots where Bull, I guess they're trying to introduce the killers. I guess that's what they were trying to
show their skills.
Character development.
Right.
Them. But we had no idea what the hell was going on.
Right.
And that was one of the funniest scenes is when Bull goes into the place with Sammy and his like mentally deficient
challenged nephew. Yeah. Got nepotism higher.
His man-child nephew.
Yeah, that was funny. And he poisons them or whatever and plays mind games. That's a great scene.
Yeah.
And then what's his name with the dildo in the desert?
6 shots.
Six shots.
Yeah, 6 times Eddie.
6 times Eddie. There we go.
They just call him 6. So he got what? He got shot 6 times and then died?
Yeah, they died.
That's some 50 Cent bullshit. God, they put the terrible makeup on him that makes him get shot. It's like he got like a venereal disease on his chest.
6 of the North Star.
Right, they trying to make it like it's the North Star. Like, no, don't do that. You ain't got the budget to make the gunshot wound look realistic. Just don't do it.
It's bad.
So I thought he had like AIDS on his chest.
He's got scabies.
Yeah.
Bed bugs.
Like a old timey sailor's disease on his chest. It looked bad. Whatever, it's fine.
Okay, the plot though.
Yeah, you don't gotta go the whole movie, but you can, cliff notes.
Cliff notes. Yeah. Basically, they're trying to put out a hit on the witness, and then there's funding issues. Boss eventually gets out of jail. Should I spoil the ending?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boss gets out of jail.
Trust me, nobody's gonna feel bad. Nobody's gonna feel bad till you do it. Go ahead.
Boss gets out of jail. His underling, who messes up the funding or steals the money, runs away with his girl, his wife, and he's fucking her. The boss catches her, and then there's like a whole murder suicide. Everyone dies. Shootout at the end.
Yeah.
Except for the witness
and the police
and one of the top police guys.
Yeah, they walk away.
The bumbling cop.
Ending was very bad. I was very disappointed by the ending.
A lot of bad acting. A few. Bull is good.
I like Bull, bro. He was great.
Maria,
I love Maria.
Maria's a good actor.
I love Maria. She is so great.
And the mentally deficient guy is not that bad.
Sometimes.
No, he was bad.
Sometimes.
I liked his character.
His character made sense. There is always, usually in crime movies, especially in serious crime movies, there's always somebody that's not very bright.
Yeah.
And then in jokey comedy movies, crime movies, there's even somebody who's less. Like they're very just dense upstairs.
She got 4.9 on IMDb.
That's better than I would have thought.
No, I think IMDb series is just funny to see. Like, god damn. It's not a great score.
The movie was so bad to us that midway through the movie, Oni turned to me and said, don't take no more requests.
No, say your request. I didn't mean that. Just the heat of the moment. It was like, oh my god, what am I looking
at?
I
wanted that to be said because it was funny. I thought that was funny. When you turned to me and said that, I started crying because I was like, you're not wrong. This movie bad. Yeah. I mean, obviously, we will take your request. We are now, we never really took a request before.
Yeah.
But this is the first time, and...
No, we did.
We did? Which one?
We did for camera joint.
Oh, right, percentage. Yeah, this is our second request. Yeah. This is our second request. Yeah. But
so we not above this shit. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. Don't let the shirt fool you. We be ex-natives.
The difference is, though, the person who requested percentage knew percentage was going to be bad.
Right.
So he told me beforehand. He was like,
no, I think she thinks it's funny.
They wrote West Coast Classic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said in the comments, yo. This person wrote West Coast Classic. My friend was like, nah, bro, I got a movie for y'all because it looks like y'all be reviewing bad movies. So, and I was like, no, we're just reviewing hood jobs. Oh, okay.
Damn, bro.
Watch this movie.
Like, I be watching bullshit.
He's like, yo, you watching trash? I got some trash for you.
Crap. We watch some good movies.
We watch some good movies. We saw Soul Food. You know what I'm saying? We got some Love and Basketball. We got some hits in there. You know,
White Man Can't Jump.
Yes, we did do. We
did a bad one. We probably do the real one. We should probably do the real one.
We will do the original one too.
Yeah.
But you're right. White Man Can't Jump is good.
But I will say I had fun watching it. Like,
no, this shit is hilarious.
Yeah.
They're not wrong about that.
Like The Room style fun.
Yeah, this shit.
I think you compared that.
I think it's funnier than that.
All right, but I get what you're saying. Yeah. I ain't mad at that. I get what you're saying.
Because The Room has some money. That's like,
but also the writing was worse in The Room. The writing
That's crazy. Yeah, you might be right.
It wasn't fun.
That's rough. That's a rough thing to say. God damn. Yeah. Nah, you right.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It's not bad writing here. It's like, it feels like you only had an hour story and you had to stretch this shit out for an hour and a half to call it a feature. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Like, man.
Those scenes went on a long
These scenes went on too long. And they were shorter. There's some fire scenes. There's some scenes like, damn, I'm invested in this fucking garbage. I care about like his whole intricate plot by poison it was cool. It was too fucking long.
Yeah, that's
true.
But
it was funny. Like this thing's a genius. This is a genius assassin.
I like not knowing what was gonna happen.
Yeah,
knowing something stupid was gonna happen.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It was just the thought of like, what dumber thing can y'all say or do next? You're right. It was that kind of vibe, and yeah, that's what we got from it.
Yeah.
This movie came out in 2002, just like we've been saying.
Yeah.
August 30th, 2002. I don't think it got released in theaters.
Come on, man. No, it didn't.
Yeah, this looks.
Why are you saying things like
that? It wasn't even framed right for
No, it was barely framed right for TV.
It looks like it went. It looks like it went right to.
Yeah, bro. It's recorded on someone's phone. I'm not even hating. But it was.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Why would you even say that?
Right to bootleg DVD.
Right. We done like 100 episodes.
Yeah.
We should know better.
We should know better. You're right. It was filmed in LA. It was actually written by the Bull himself, Ryan Combs.
Makes sense.
Written and directed.
All right.
Yeah.
He actually is probably my favorite character in this movie.
Yeah, for sure. And that's actually impressive that he acted so well.
Yeah.
Well directed.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I got a little more respect for him than I did.
Yeah.
Before you said that.
It's funny because when you look at these names, some of them, 6 times Eddie. Yeah, his real name is Eddie. And then
what else was he in? The director.
Let's see. I got you.
So I hope he's in some good stuff.
Other stuff that we may have seen him in is The Hit, starring Blair Underwood.
Okay.
Mafia with Ving Rhames.
Okay.
And Pam Grier.
I heard of that one. I haven't seen it, but I heard of it.
Straight Outta Compton.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Oh.
So this isn't the biopic Straight Outta Compton. This is an actual movie called Straight Outta Compton that came out in 2003.
Okay.
Okay.
Another movie named after a famous song.
Yeah, so
He directed that one?
yeah, he written and directed it. So
Okay.
he has some.
I'll watch it.
He has some other movies on
Let's see if he
here.
got better. Maybe he got better.
Wrath of Cain with Ving Rhames.
Hmm.
Oh man, he knows some of these people though.
Okay, he got some work. Go see him.
Yeah,
He directed a benefit concert that T.I. did.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, most of his movies got Ving Rhames in it.
Interesting.
Okay.
Dirty Cops with a cat.
Yeah, and then look who it is. It's the guy
Oh,
in the all
Sandler.
right. So you know he might be the Adam Sandler of the hood.
Hell
Yeah.
He might be putting his
Good
team
for you.
on. Good for
That's
you.
good.
All right, you know what?
I fuck
There's
with him.
there's a silver lining here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were cool with that. We never try to take money out of nobody's pocket who makes
Yeah.
these movies.
Listen,
unless
this-
it's rappers.
If it was like more money,
Yeah, it probably would have been decent.
maybe another run of the script. There's something there because the three assassins have chemistry.
Another
Yeah.
part of the
I would watch them in the better movie because these niggas is
For
funny.
sure. For
He
sure.
said, "Go home and rewrite this."
Yeah,
Hire a DP, hire a sound guy.
yeah. So I can hear the
We got better
dialogue.
money. What we gonna do first? Get somebody
But it's
to rewrite
there,
the
bro.
You
script.
don't even need to pay a lot of money. You just need
Right.
to, like go through an interview process. That's about it.
We need qualified
Right.
candidates.
It's like I would have done
He
this.
said,
Like, all right.
We need qualified.
There's something
candidates
here.
for this film.
You something here. You go like, yo, this shit can be fire. If you assassin, I will watch a movie with just them, just doing something
I'm
better.
about to be in a no budget horror movie, and there's again no budget, but it's gonna look good. It's gonna sound good.
Okay. Also, you're making 2024.
Yeah,
That's
2024.
true.
Yeah,
Look, iPhones like
Yeah,
even your
iPhones are
bullshit
out
Google phones gonna
Yeah.
look
Yeah.
better than this
Yeah.
back 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That's
So good on them for
We're,
even
we're
trying.
recording this on, as you can
Yeah.
see, we're recording this on a Samsung Galaxy.
20.
This is a Flip 4.
Yeah.
So this came out like a year or two ago,
Yeah.
and it's still good quality stuff.
Better than that.
Yeah,
Way
Yeah, way better.
way better than that.
So to their credit, they tried. It's not even like a trying, but like, damn, bro.
2002, there wasn't phones.
But in 2002, what came out in 2002?
I was just
Die
about to
Another
ask
Day, Mothman Prophecies,
Ooh, I love the Mothman.
We Were Soldiers, Blade 2,
Okay.
Spider-Man 1,
Uh-huh.
Minority Report, and we could just stop there, and Dinotopia.
Spider-Man 1 came out in 2002?
Yeah, bro, you old nigga. Yeah, you old
Minority
nigga.
Report was the
You old, nigga.
Yeah, dude, we on our third Spider-Man. You old, bro. It's okay. That's beautiful. We on third Spider-Man. I never thought I'd live to see today.
Are we all the same age? I feel like we're around the same.
I'm about to be 40.
I'm 37.
Okay. Yeah, we in the same.
You're right. You're
We
right.
old
So this
out
movie's
here,
made for
baby.
us.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, you're right, man.
So y'all have some stiff competition. So listen, it is what it is.
We Spider-Man and the animated black kid.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about when he said it. That's why I was like, damn, we are old because they already had a
Yeah.
one, and my man made 2.
You made a whole different nigga Spider-Man. And he about his third one. Like, we all like, damn, bro. You been around that long.
Yeah.
We're not even get into the Spider-Women because it's 5 of them bitches. And it's one of them have their own show. It's deep. It's deep. The lore is deep. You've been around for a while.
So Spider-Man movie,
Yeah.
Spider-Women movie. Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
exactly.
You're right.
There's nothing wrong with
So yeah, so you said there were characters in this film that you looked at and you said like, I kind of like you. Like,
Yeah.
was there one or you said?
Well, yeah, the director's character.
Right, the bull character.
I like the bull.
I love Maria. I love
Maria's
Maria.
great too. She's
I
like,
love her so much.
cut balls off. You know?
Yeah.
Cutting balls
She went from
off.
like not having no dialogue. You thought they were gonna do the typical like, oh, she's the female, so we're not gonna give her too much to say. Whole first scene introduction, she only had like one word. She said, "Damn," like. Then they give her a whole scene where she like assassinates a guy with a wine opener, which is like, wow, your punch force must be insane to kill a guy one shot.
See, I gotta say that threw me off because it was the type of corkscrew wine opener.
Yeah.
That it has the arms on the side.
Yeah.
So if you're not holding the top, it's gonna go into the wine opener. And
That means she had it open with the arms, all the way
And
extended.
then pushed it out.
Right, and then stabbed him and then opened him like he was a wine thing and
That-
pull it out.
that might also explain why she shot him after.
Yeah.
Because she probably was like, this was just enough to get him down.
Right.
And then I was like, I gotta seal the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got really like.
And she probably talked.
And you guys thought there was gonna be a lesbian makeout scene.
Yeah,
I did.
You thought that because you were horny. I didn't care.
And you also made me. I was excited.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're me.
Yeah, you didn't have me up.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
yeah, I got like,
I was just talking about cutting balls up.
It was because they kind of teased a scene where the mob boss's wife was sitting in a jacuzzi.
Yeah.
And she had a bikini on.
Right. Okay.
And then Maria was hired to watch her.
Okay.
And then when she sat down, I was like, "Come in, the word is fine." And Maria was looking at her like, "Yeah."
Okay, all right.
So I was like,
to be fair, they did show some like white titties.
Yeah.
But then
fake ass white titties.
Yeah. LA type joint.
Yeah, LA type joint. Yeah. But then
all fans.
It was hard.
Yeah, it looked hard. Listen, I'm glad
get them ready.
I'm glad he said it. It looked hard. But listen, she was pretty. They were pretty.
But what made it funny was that Maria scene, and a lot of scenes in this film. I mean, these are older people, obviously, but they must have had some taste of like anime and martial arts films.
Yeah.
The scene where Maria was.
You didn't see the Fist of North Star pattern you trying to do?
And then Maria, when the guy that tried to kill the mob boss's wife, when he came in disguised as a hotel bellboy, Maria was gone.
Right.
She disappeared.
Yeah, like a ninja.
And then came back behind and was like, ah! He was like, oh.
Well, love it.
Was that
favorite scene
after Kill Bill or before? That was before.
Yeah, way after.
No, Kill Bill came out 03.
So right
before, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus.
I could be wrong, but Kill Bill came out 03.
But there was definitely a Tarantino vibe. Like
they tried.
They definitely tried.
God damn, they
it was
tried.
Like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Tarantino.
It's
home movies.
03. Yeah, 03. He said it's home movies. Oh snap! My man's took it back. He said after every scene it was like.
No, I meant real home movies, not the.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought you meant the fucking Johnny Benjamin whatever.
It both works.
I love that shit.
No, that shit was I. That shit was I.
Yeah.
He said it both works. But nah, it was, yeah, you're right. It did have all of those put together and mixed up into Gangster Party. I have even forgot what they meant, Gangster Party even meant.
Because they meant they got to get, your shit's fucked up, so you got to get like
3 assassins.
You got to get as much assassins as you can to just take out whatever.
It was just one witness. It was just one witness he was trying to take out. It was like
it don't make no sense. Why you need 3 people? No, because I guess they figured they would put them under protection to get through the FBI dudes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to be fair, we couldn't hear what they were saying.
Sound mixing was pretty bad in some scenes.
We turned the captions on about
too late.
Too late.
I got the gist of it. We
got the jigs. We at that point where it's just like we don't even want to.
Listen, when the dude mailed himself out of prison, all bets are off. Like it don't even make.
Yes, it was a lot of bad scenes after bad scenes, and whoever this was that wrote this, if you was under the and not wrote the movie, wrote the comments or requested this movie, if you was like under the influence when you saw this film, then that's fine.
Or we're 8 years old. And we're like, this is hard.
This is hard, right? It's crazy. Because in 2002, I was like 16. I still would have been like, this shit is trash. I still would have sat there like, what? But I think this would have been a classic for me too at 16 because eventually I would have looked back at now and been like, damn, remember that whack ass movie we saw? Yada, yada, yada.
I would show this to the right person on the right day.
Yeah, 420, this would be great.
Yeah.
This would be great. This would be the perfect trade. You got a long day at work, throw that shit on.
Yeah.
I'll just get you through this.
It's also a fun movie to be in like the background of a party with the sound.
You trying to piece together what the fuck they're looking at?
What they're looking at, like, what is this? But then eventually he's right. People start drinking and stuff. They go 5 minutes in and be like, what the fuck is
Captions
this?
on sound.
Yep, subtitles, all that. You just like, yo, did he just say that? This is crazy.
Yeah, there was a lot of homophobia.
So
a lot of, they dropped a couple of N-bombs.
White guys dropping the N-bombs.
Yeah, they dropped an N-bomb.
And the fact.
Yeah, a lot of
that
that.
was crazy.
Yeah.
That part was unnecessary.
Yeah.
He dropped that word. Very unnecessary.
Then he got killed.
That whole scene was unnecessary.
The whole scene was
the
way
FBI
movie.
agents didn't need to be in that movie.
I think they were trying to go off the stereotype of like there's always that dickhead cop or agent, and it wasn't his fault, folks. It's just what was given to him to do. But he just kind of like, first he was peeking at the witness, which, okay, I'm not gonna front.
It's obviously the witness is a sexy, big titty blonde woman.
Right.
So he was peeking at her window while the boys is right there, loudly like, "Oh my god, like why?"
Yeah, that's what was making me mad, because I was just like, why? Why didn't you just shut up? Like you could have just.
Why didn't you just shut up?
Right.
Why are you doing it while your boys is right there? Why are you doing it at all?
Yeah.
At all.
And you're an FBI agent.
Yeah.
I would have been like, bro, you call me a faggot. You not hear the sounds you making in front of 4 grown men?
Yeah.
Like, you wildin'.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
bro?
I like him.
You have your dick out right now. You do it. Like, no disrespect to anybody in the the community, but we're just saying. Like,
yeah, he calls the dude, the one not asshole FBI agent who's wearing beige for some reason. Yeah. He called him a fag because he was like, "Hey, can you not do that? We're like supposed to uphold the law."
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Let's pretend we're doing that at least. Yeah. Don't fucking look at her undressed and.
His reasoning for calling the guy gay.
While we're right there, you didn't even wait till he went to sleep.
Yeah. His reasoning for calling the guy gay was insane.
Yeah.
He said, "Yo, why you turn the heat on?" And he was like, "Because I was cold."
Yeah.
And he was like, "So that's why you turn the heat on?" He says,
"So we can get undressed."
He was like, "So I was cold." He was like, "What? So when people get hot, you want to get undressed?" And I was like,
"Wild projection."
Yeah, I was like, "Is that how you think people get gay?" Like, I don't
understand. Yeah.
I was like, what?
I think they were trying to go for like he's like might be in the closet.
Yeah, but I was
like overcompensating by saying this thing.
Yeah, but I was just like, bro.
He's like, "Bro, there's assassins coming to kill this chick. I need you to like not at least keep your eyes on a fucking window so we don't get assassinated by these random 3 black assassins who assassinated us at the end."
Also, it's California.
Yeah. But in his credit, he did slap him around a few times.
No, he beat him up.
He beat him up a few times. So I like that part.
His hands was working.
Yeah, his hands work. Good.
It was California. When does that man get cold?
Right.
That's all I was wondering too. I was like, I'm not saying it's never cold, but when does that man get? Maybe that guy had a pool. Like, why you always turn on the heat? We're in California, man. Stop that shit.
There's a history of this behavior.
There can't be.
It might be the wintertime. It ain't that cold. It ain't that warm in the wintertime.
That may be true, but they fucked up because there's a whole opening scene where a guy is digging a whole hole with no shirt on.
True.
For almost an hour.
Yeah.
He makes the guy wear a dress. He
wipes
his ass.
Oh yeah, 86. Yeah.
You see the poo stain on the dress on the guy.
That was the smartest decision ever. After he realized that he made him wear the dress. Was that my man stood up, looked at him, and said, "Just shoot me, bro." He's like, you did this much to me. You should have already killed me. I agreed with that man.
He did.
But he was trying to do the least. He was trying to do the least amount of work, but like you already dug the hole. You're already doing the most amount of work.
Yeah, and you had enough time to take off my clothes.
Yeah,
put me in a dress.
After you knocked me out with a shovel.
Yeah, which is also kind of weird.
Yeah, they needed to show that Eddie was a psychopath.
Yeah, that is what it shows.
He told a whole story about how he like coerced a woman into sex. Like, but I'm not a rapist though. Like, no, but that's rape.
That's kind of you had a gun.
That's rape.
You just murdered. You just
soft rape.
Yeah,
soft rape.
Soft rape. yeah. Definitely a felony, for sure.
But it's also he's the only guy I've ever seen who has like a full fro.
Yeah, a fro beard.
Fro teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. 86.
Oh, he's bad as a sick character.
Yeah.
But I still can't get over that the guy that was named Sam, he was the bodyguard to one of the targets that Bo had to kill, and then he came back for revenge and ended up dying anyway. But he was, let me see if we have him.
Sure. Are you talking about the shirt?
Yeah, the shirt was crazy. I gotta find a way to get that.
And the mid hold up flex.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Where he's got 3 killers, 3 of the best assassins at gunpoint, and he takes time to take the gun off of them to flex.
Yeah.
For 3 seconds.
Yeah.
They managed to shoot and kill each other, which was like, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
He was, his name is C.T. Fletcher. So, fun fact, he was one of the inmates, random inmate in the movie Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Okay.
Random inmate.
Oh.
So that was one of his claims to fame there, and
It's not a good track record, my friend.
They said he was the security for the royal family.
In the movie, yeah.
But I was like, where's his British accent? Like, what?
He might have got transferred.
I guess.
yeah.
He might have overseas. You don't know. It's possible. He might have got stationed
I feel like the
in
royal
military
family-
country. He fell in love. He's like, yeah, I'm chill here.
I feel like the Queen is messing.
Oh,
with
yeah, no,
only
messing
with
with-
Brits.
Yeah, you're right. No, he could have been in for like a Felix Leiter situation.
Okay, that's the least of this movie's problem.
James
I don't know.
Bond.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's the
of
least of this movie's
Listen,
problem.
I get no.
I was like, trust me, they not worried about that, my boy.
Absolutely right.
I don't know why I'm picking the most little holes.
No, you're good,
There's
man.
so many
This is what
holes.
it's
Okay.
about. This is exactly what
Yeah.
this thing is about.
I even thought it was funny the art they had in that scene with the Sam, that scene where it was just the weirdest piece of art in the background that looked like that the mentally deficient character made that. It was very bad, but very.
The dude's nephew. You think he made that art? You saying?
Oh yeah.
It was like a naked family.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that. I was so focused on the terrible video game he was playing. You couldn't get his motherfucking Game Boy? 2002, was that Game Boy Advance years?
The golden squirrel. That's what he was.
Yeah.
I
I guess they're like, we don't want Nintendo to come after that, as they should have.
Yeah, that's true.
Get them fucking Atari Lynx. They don't want to come and check for that.
Honestly, Nintendo would have saw this movie and been like, "It's cool, bro."
You need the
Nah.
Or there's a flip side where they would have been like, "This movie is so bad, we don't even want to be involved. So
Right.
please take all the consoles that might be in out of this movie."
You couldn't get a Tiger Electronics though?
It might have been Tiger.
No, it definitely wasn't.
No.
Definitely wasn't. I promise you.
They definitely got it
Yeah.
from some dollar store.
Yeah, I promise. That's
discount
why I
store,
was
yeah.
mad at it. I'm like, nah, fam.
But those sound effects brought me back, honestly.
Yeah.
It did. It had the old Atari, old ColecoVision type vibes, but it was just like also like I do agree with Oni where it's like you could at least had a Jesus Game Boy maybe or a Game
And a
Gear.
Tiger joint,
Sega
bro.
wouldn't have been mad about a Game Gear. They
Right.
would have been mad about
I used
that.
to
So
have
he's right.
anything.
Yeah, Game Gear was fire. Game Gear was fire.
It's 2002. There's no excuse for this.
Game Boy Color.
Yeah. We
There's
were on
so
Game
many
Boy
options.
Advance at that point.
Yeah, we were at the events.
Come on,
There were
bro.
so many options, and they were like, you know what?
We
works?
won't get
No.
this shit from a dollar store, bro.
But to be fair, you gotta respect the fact that whatever was in the budget was like, listen, we don't want no smoke with no companies. Let's just use this bootleg game. Because that Golden Squirrel game is a game we've never heard of. It's not real.
Yeah.
So they got somebody to just do a voiceover real quick and say Golden Squirrel, just for
I
fun.
remember.
Yeah, as opposed
You could have saved money just buying a fucking Tiger game.
probably, but it wouldn't have had the same. It probably wouldn't have had the same comedy that they were going for.
Right.
I feel like I wasn't laughing, so they missed the mark anyway.
Well, we didn't laugh at most of the movie outside of times when we
Yeah.
laughed at scenes we shouldn't have laughed.
That was like the worst scene in the movie.
Yeah,
With his slow nephew.
it was one of the worst scenes.
Yeah.
I love that scene.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
I thought it was
No, yeah, you're right. The payoff didn't really. I don't know if that's what they were going for, because he threatened to kill his nephew
Right.
if he reached for the game.
And he did
put
it.
the game down, and then he tried to reach for it. He was like, he was willing to die with his game, and he's like, I almost beat it, bro. But that also made me laugh because I'm like, that's every like video gamer ever. If you're about to beat the game and somebody turns it off or some shit like that, you are fucking tight.
If I'm in the mafia, I'm not playing my game.
Well, there's also that, but if you're the boss's nephew, you can do whatever you want.
Can he though?
The movie was like so flip-flopping between like brutal
Yeah.
and then also heartwarming. So like I never knew when someone was just gonna get brutally murdered or someone's gonna be like, you're my nephew, fucking.
I assumed anyone's gonna get brutally murdered every 5 minutes. And I'm surprised they didn't do that.
So it did keep me on the edge of my seat. And that,
Fair, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't be bad at that, but
No.
that's also funny.
Yeah.
No, I think it kept us on the edge of our seats because we just kept sitting there going like, how deep in this rabbit hole is this? Like, where else are we gonna take this? What's coming next? What other fresh ideas these motherfuckers?
And just like 8 to 10 minute long establishing scenes.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. There was what was that? It was a scene where the 3 assassins were having to talk about. I think they're like. Yeah, I got.
Oh,
the gangster kids.
They had that about that.
Yeah.
They were arguing about their sex because I guess LA they took the gang stuff seriously.
Yeah.
So they had an argument about like, yo, I didn't tell you blood and color. Like, you guys assassinate for like Italians at this point.
Yeah.
Aren't y'all done with that?
Yeah, right. And
Go ahead.
they were like, yeah, the when you don't have a mom or a dad, your gang mates or your parents.
Couple of
they
messages.
tell you, like,
that's true. He was like, "Where's the normalcy from? Outside with your friends." And I was just like, I think they were trying to give a message to whoever watched this movie that like this is their products of their environment.
Yeah.
But then there was also a part of me that was just like, we ain't really need this scene now.
Yeah.
No.
Deep with it.
Yeah, it ain't.
They gotta stretch that. They gotta get to an hour and 30.
Yeah.
That's the only explanation.
And
Like,
Tubi took the movie, so
hey,
Yeah, they doing something right. Tubi
yeah,
got a little
listen.
Tubi money, you know.
I
You got
wonder
that
if they-
Tubi
how
money.
much they make a month on this movie.
Man, you know what? He working with Ving Rhames.
We just gave him $1.
Yeah.
Did
Did we?
No.
Yeah, that works.
I hope so. I wish.
I'll play it, bro.
He's working with Ving Rhames. He's fine. Ving Rhames, like, he's in like Mission Impossible and shit.
Well, maybe with all the people who watch it after hearing us talk about it.
It'll be
Yeah.
a classic, bro.
Hey, listen, someone recommended it, so someone was watching. I had never heard of this.
Somebody clearly liked
Yeah.
it to recommend it, you feel me?
He's like,
so
yo,
you're
this
doing,
shit's hilarious.
again, doing something right.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the phrase, whose man's is this?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's right.
That's good.
He's
Huh?
right.
Yeah, New Rochelle,
He's
you're right.
right
You
there.
heard some- yeah, yeah.
He's right there.
Some people don't know it.
That whole, I feel like half that town is New Whose Man's is it?
Oh, in the movie?
No, like the real town.
Oh, New Rochelle?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I feel like the way about most of upstate New York, if I'm being honest.
Upstate, we're literally on the border with
Yeah, that's out of state. They're
Oh, no, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
anything-
neighbors. That's what I said. We're neighbors.
I should say upstate, yeah.
Rochelle is basically the Bronx.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it is.
We can extend
That's
it.
what-
I can
that
get
too.
to from my crib. I can get to New Rochelle in like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that crazy. You
Yeah,
You
yeah,
used
I
to
mean,
live- yeah.
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 I moved there.
So it's definitely a quick ride. You can
Yeah.
take the bus to that mother.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's right.
It is nice, but hey, listen. All the state of New York, I feel like, is ratchet also. Just a different kind of ratchet.
Yeah, it's different kind of ratchet, different kind of times.
Yeah, you really gotta find like a corner.
Have you been to
Yeah.
Rochester?
Yeah.
That's ratchet.
You gotta like find a corner of each place that's not ratchet. And that's where like the motherfuckers who got money be like, I don't need to deal with the ratchet shit. I'm
like
insulated.
Irvington.
Yeah. Even the Bronx, they got what's
Riverdale.
That? Yeah, Riverdale. That's insulated where they're like, oh, these motherfuckers living large
Up
out
a
here.
big hill. So
Yeah, up a big hill. Ain't nobody climb in and do no bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
I used to live over there. I know. I was like, I get it. And good for you.
So when you see this film,
Mm-hmm.
is there any character that you would look at and be like, yo, whose man's is this? Who would be a character? that would
Okay.
think like that.
A lot of choices.
Whose
A lot of
man is
choices.
this? I mean, I'd say the guy with the goat, the frotee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good choice.
That was Eddie, right?
Yeah. 86.
86.
86, yeah.
Yeah, he's just a little off the cuff and just like not a lot of finesse, not a lot of like impulse control, you know.
Gotta have a wild card character in every hood film. Like that dude was like, you are a liability, sir.
Yeah.
You're gonna fuck this up.
But I did respect that they were able to squash the beef.
Yeah, no, they were.
That was
Yeah.
that was nice.
That's what I'm saying. If they were in a better movie, like it should be okay.
Yeah.
I like your answer, sir.
Yeah.
I definitely do.
How about you?
Well, the thing is, these are another one of those movies where it's like, you wouldn't be wrong in any answer.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies. Because there's the guy who, at the end of the movie, basically tried to hump the mob boss's wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's a strong contender, especially.
Kill him.
Yeah, couldn't kill him because.
I mean, he was humping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was humping. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm trying.
yeah.
He was humping.
Yeah.
He was trying to take over the business, and then that's when the mob boss gave like one of the most passionate monologues of the whole movie. I was like, this was the best scene of the whole movie. Like he literally was like, "Yo, you're basically about to take all my problems. Like,
Yeah, that was cool.
you're gonna take all my problems." And I think he was just gonna let him rock because he was just gonna be like, "Fuck it." But then his wife came out and was like, "Nah, don't let him rock because he's just gonna come back and kill us anyway."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Yeah, you're right. I am gonna come back and kill you." and he like they accidentally kill his wife. Now he's like pissed off about it, and then he shoots instead of shooting the guy in the chest or in the head to just kill him. Because the guy was like, "Yo, I wasn't really gonna shoot her. I swear."
Yeah.
He shoots the guy in the dick.
Right.
And within a minute of getting shot in the dick, within a minute, ladies and gentlemen,
maybe he hit an
it
artery.
was less than a minute.
Yeah.
My man's just leans over and just dies.
Maybe he hit an artery.
Yeah, I like to assume that he passed out.
Yeah.
But the way he fell out was more like he
Yeah.
died. That man died.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, maybe he didn't. He'll probably bleed out and die, but maybe the shock just knocked him out.
Even the boss's wife, that's a who's man.
Yeah, she's definitely.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, she was
Like, bitch, all you gotta do is go away.
She had
That's
no
true.
feelings for him.
Yeah, she had no feelings.
Yeah.
She was bad, though.
Yeah.
She was hot.
Yeah.
But the real whose man's is this is
It's Herman.
yeah, but it's also the motherfuckers who gave him the idea to mail himself to.
They're the best people. It worked.
Yeah, it did work. You're right.
I like how the delivery guy had a nosebleed because it was so heavy.
Yeah, it was so heavy. I was like, what? I was like, I don't get it. He mailed himself and somehow this man survived. Didn't get hurt.
And he didn't feel him moving around in the box.
Yeah, nothing like that.
Nailed himself out jail.
Yeah, I'm surprised that like they didn't show a scene where he like farted by accident or some dumb shit like that. It's like,
Nah, bro. They couldn't because like we have to just acknowledge. We just gotta like blow past because it doesn't
For
make
sure.
sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, nothing made sense.
Let's not call attention to it.
You would know immediately if there was a person in a box you were trying to pick up.
Yeah.
Especially with no foam inside.
You're not even mailing shit out of jail like that.
But
All you had to do was be like, yo, his lawyers, he posted bail.
Yeah.
So yeah. Why did you have to bail him out of jail?
Right.
The same posted bail.
I think by that part of the movie, they were like, this is a full comedy.
Yeah.
And then they changed back.
It was like, let's just go. Yeah, it's like, let's go all out. And then they got serious for the climax. It was just like,
But that makes me respect like Adam Sandler all the more because he can pull off like getting sappy in parts and it being stupid in parts without it feeling like it's two different movies.
True.
Yeah, because he knows how to act.
But it's not even just the acting; it's the writing and
that too.
like how, I don't know what they were missing for doing that, but it's just like they were all over the place.
That's facts, man. It was. I'm sorry. It just hit my mind. It's just crazy. Nah, but you're not wrong, man. It really is a movie where you can literally look at almost every character and go, whose man is this? Almost.
So they should have called the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Whose man is this at a Gangster Party? It's hard to pinpoint just one person, but I'm going to just go with the fact that we had an assassin whose specialty was cutting people, and at no point did you see his signature move.
He didn't even pull out a knife.
Didn't even pull out a knife.
That went out the window.
That made me very upset because I came here because they literally showed the scene where some anime shit. He caught somebody slipping and said, and you were like, oh, yes,
right.
next blood. I'm like, ah. And then the whole movie, he's like, ah.
That
You know, you
shit
do some Assassin's Creed shit.
Yeah.
It never happened.
Also, that shit looked like it was shot in a door can.
Yeah.
It did.
CCTV.
It was CCTV type. Like somebody caught this. It was like, yo, you gotta look at this shit. Look how fast he cut him. That's crazy.
And then they went to his house, and he's like, "Wow, you have a lot of knives." It's like, why don't you bring them with you?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No, we're good. I'm gonna keep this here. And he even had a fire knife, which was like, this might have been his strongest knife. And then he was like, nah, don't touch that shit.
Just leave it alone.
Just leave it alone. He could have used it in so many occasions.
Yeah.
And he never once, he just died.
Like when Sam went to flex.
He could have just threw that shit.
Chops his arms off.
Yeah. Yeah, but Oni, you go ahead, because after that.
I already said Herman.
Oh, you said, yeah. Okay.
He's the reason why this whole thing happened.
Also, he had no character or acting or anything until that last scene.
Yeah, I mean, he was in jail for most of the movie.
But in the beginning, like, I was just like, okay.
In the beginning, he killed that guy with 2 toothpicks, stole his tie because his tie was trash.
Yeah.
He realized it was a better one he was about to steal. Then he kissed his wife with dialogue we couldn't hear. Yeah. And then he got arrested. And he's out in a gangster party.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Also, I know you keep bringing up that flex scene, but I understand because that was the worst shootout I've ever seen in my. There was there was 5. Right?
Maria?
Yeah, you count Maria who was behind him.
Right.
And somehow he was able to detect that Maria was behind him and had enough time to turn around and kill her.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
And there was 4 people with guns in front of him.
Damn it.
That could have easily just shot him when he turned around to get Maria. And somehow nobody could catch this man. And it was as close as me and Oni.
Yeah.
Like that was the distance.
Yeah.
They could have killed him.
It was bad.
I thought Blue Hill Avenue had a bad shootout. This is worse because you killed my Maria.
3 best assassins in the
like
region
that.
at
The
least.
biggest dope dealer.
And the biggest dope dealer.
And their apprentice.
Their apprentice.
Were all there. They could have easily killed him. And then you gonna tell me this woman had the stealth to disappear and kill a goon earlier in the movie, but she didn't have the stealth to kill somebody that was right in front of her?
With his back turned, didn't
even know she was there. But somehow his spider senses was tingling. My man turned around and was like, "Oh no, come on, fam."
Yeah, it was whack.
That was whack, bro.
The queen says hello.
Word.
In a better movie, they would have had a fight scene. Yeah, it was whack. It was real whack.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You got a guy whose specialty is cutting and he ain't get no fight scene where he's like trying to.
They ain't have that. They had a fight choreographer on set.
Oh, God.
Like, bro, I could have hired me out. Like, yo, this is what they gonna do. Like, bong, bong, bong. Like, you never took a martial arts class? God damn it.
Their fight choreographer was a kid who used to play rock and soccer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like, you ain't never seen a martial arts movie, bro?
Just do this. You good.
You can be try.
Everything about this movie, folks, we could rant and could play all day. But what I want to ask is, if this movie somehow found the budget to get greenlit to do a Hollywood production, is there anybody you'd want to see play any of these roles? Is there anybody that you would say to yourself, like, man, this person could be in it?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Who you got?
Okay, Maria didn't die. Because we didn't actually see her get cast.
Yeah.
Selma Hayek plays her.
Ah! She's too old.
Well, she's old in this movie.
Maria's
Maria's old in this movie.
She's like in her mid-20s.
Okay, who there? Jessica Alba, fine.
Too old.
How old are you?
Zendaya.
You gotta get like
Zendaya.
Nah, you gotta get like you gotta go young. You gotta get Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, or Olivia Rodrigo.
You gotta get somebody you can franchise that's gonna stick around for 3 movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's saying you gotta get somebody.
Salma Hayek too big.
Okay.
Ortega.
Yeah, her too.
Cool.
Joe Ortega. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Wednesday joint.
Okay, I like
She
that.
young.
Yeah.
And then the two guys.
Muscle.
They
Yeah, I
got
like that a lot.
What's his name? 6 shots.
Yeah.
And the bull. They're in it.
Yeah.
And then
They all survive.
we get Kevin Hart to play the bull.
Mm.
And who we get? And
I don't think he has a range.
JB Smoove to play Jimmy Six Shots.
I like
That's better than Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart ain't got the range. So
Okay, not Kevin Hart. Who we get to play?
Man, to play Bull,
Yeah.
you need somebody who's like kind of chill. You know who kind of probably pull off? Who's that fat dude that be in the memes who just got robbed?
Oh no, I don't know.
The memes?
The black.
Which one? Drewski?
Yeah.
Oh,
Drewski,
okay. I didn't feel that's what you're talking about. 'Cause I'm like, that's the only big dude that's
Drewski,
up
I
right
think,
now.
I can see
pull it
that. I
off.
can see that. Yeah,
He could.
I can see that.
And if he don't want to do it, then Lil Rel ain't fat no more. All right, never mind.
But I will watch that movie.
We'll find somebody.
Kenny Ortega with JB Smoove. That'd be just a funny Andrewski.
Alrighty, we already in there. Listen.
Yeah.
Holla at us. Holla at us. I think we got something.
Let's call this guy up.
Yeah, listen.
Director.
Yeah. Give him a little bit more money.
Yeah.
Write it.
Yeah, we need all of that. We need a dope Spanish dude to play Cuddy.
Yeah.
Stephanie Beatrice from Brooklyn Nine-Nine could have played a dope Maria.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
She would've been
yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
She had because she kind of reminded me of her when I saw her.
Is she this? Have you ever seen Our Flag Means Death?
I heard of it, but I haven't.
I watched the first episode. I couldn't get it.
There's like a bad female knife thrower in that,
Nice.
and she could be that.
There we go. To not use a knife. Nah, they have the budget this time. They'll
Yeah,
go crazy with the cutting. Go
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay, less cutting then. Less cutting. Jeez.
Yeah, all in all, you know what? since this is our first time watching this, it's not a new movie, but let's start it up with this. What would you give this out of 10?
Well, like as like a film, I'll give it like a 3. But as a watching experience, I'll give it a 8.
Damn.
Wow. Okay. Nice. I like that. I didn't even think about watching.
It's almost so bad it's good.
Yeah, I didn't even think about watching experience. Yeah, I would give it a. Yeah, I would give it a 4 also, but yeah, enjoyability, and there was enjoyability there, so I'll say 7 on that too.
We were laughing. We were
laughing pretty hard.
Me and him laugh because shit is like, shit ain't what it ain't.
Yeah.
It's pretty laughable.
Yeah.
That's a 6 above average. I laughed, but it's not good. No, it's in it's so bad it's almost good territory. There's something there.
I mean, in the bottom line, at some parts, he was trying to make a comedy.
Yeah, no, it does. It's funny. It's just damn. It's the pacing, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience for the terrible pacing anymore. I can't. I can't anymore.
That could have been an hour 5 minutes.
Yes, if it was an hour 5 minutes, I'm like, you need to see this shit.
Yeah.
Quick, but not like hour and a half. God damn it!
I don't know.
Let's cut it.
Yeah.
It can't be that much worse if we just cut songs mid-song.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get that much worse.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right.
We'll make our own cut.
You can get to the funny parts funnier, then it really becomes a comedy. Like, it's just hilarious.
But instead, we got.
But I know in my heart, like, y'all thought y'all were doing something, and you were.
Well, we could have probably got rid of there was the dance contest that you predicted
That's
to win,
hilarious. Yeah.
which was wonderful. They put guns to these guys. When Cuddy first was introduced, he was disguised as the pool boy.
Yeah.
Little Beach.
And they called him Little Beach. And they tried to. There was one white guy that knew a little bit of Spanish, which was interesting because when he was telling them to stop, he was like, "No mas, no mas," and I was like, "That's not really how you tell people to stop." But whatever.
Yeah.
He knew enough, and my man, the girls it was 3 white guys, these fratty kind of college boys, and they had girls over. Good for them.
With girls was cool.
Yeah. They was ready. The girls was ready. My man ran real quick, went and got the condoms, got himself ready, came back. Cuddy was ready to kill. And Cuddy had all of them there, and they show you, and he literally told them to have a dance contest. And he said the person I think, the person that had the most rhythm?
Yeah. The person I think could dance the best.
Is gonna,
Because he was trying to show them that racism is not cool.
Yeah.
Right. And because he was like, you all 3 don't got rhythm, but whoever has the most out of 3.
Well, the white guy, he said something about some guy playing rap music, like turn off that Zoom music or whatever, and things like, no, you don't gotta be like that. Ironically, the least racist white person was the one who didn't get killed.
And the guy who was dancing, that's what he said. He was like, he has the most rhythm. He's gonna.
Yeah.
And he won.
Yeah.
But what did he get? 1, he got to see both his friends die in front of his eyes. And 2,
guts.
Yeah.
Brain all over his
brain.
Yeah, the brain splatter on him.
Of his friends all over him.
Yeah.
2, he had to pay a debt that they owed. That he probably didn't, either he knew and he didn't care, or now he's like, okay, I care, or I just never knew. But he had to pay a debt, and then they was like, if you don't pay the debt, we're just gonna kill you anyway. Right. So you got 1 week. And 3, he ain't getting no ass because Cuddy scared the girls off. So he lost on 3 levels. And it's so crazy.
Yo, Cuddy actually was nice. He let the women go.
He was, because they had nothing to do with that shit.
Yeah.
They was minding their business. Them 3 on the other hand, and they were treating Cuddy like shit. So eventually.
It's supposed to be like, all right, you're not gonna feel bad for no one.
Right.
Shot down.
Yeah. Also, weird rap song. Whoever they hired to get the song, because the song was like, let's get naked.
Oh yeah.
That was the song. It was like, what?
Yeah. Very subtle.
Very to the point. Just I love it. It was just like, let's get naked. I'm like, where is this song? Because this is the song I needed when I was in college. And I was
hey,
like,
man, you
like,
could just hear that
song?
Like, hey,
you know what to do.
Speaks to me.
Speaks to me. That's a powerful message. Like, what? But yeah, like I said, we could go on and on about this film, but it just doesn't stop what we know.
Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
Yeah, that's a better title for a better project.
Yeah.
Tupac. Anyway. Yo, Drew, man, we appreciate you sitting with us, watching this film together for the first time. And like us, you're also an entertainer. So if you want to, you can let people know where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Andrew B. Steiner. And you can find, I got a show coming up. I'm producing a show in Astoria, April 27th at Pleasant Ave Cafe. Come out to that, and keep an eye out for my new podcast. It's coming. Sean and Andrew Blow Up.
There you go. Man's got a podcast coming through. He's on stage making people laugh, and he's here with us watching the movie that made all of us laugh.
Yeah, so thanks for asking me to do it.
Yeah, no problem, man. We appreciate you. Do you feel like because of this movie you'll watch more hood films down the line?
Definitely. I will definitely watch more of this director's film.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with these, man. Either if you drink it or smoke it or whatever it is you do, enjoy that with one of these movies. Definitely.
Hood comedy has always been some of my favorites. Like we were talking about CB4 and Don't Be a Menace was a favorite of mine growing up.
Those are good. Those are good.
I can't
right.
any others.
Can't be mad at that.
I love those as a kid.
Yeah, I mean there are some. In terms of comedies, there are some good ones. There are some that are actually really funny on purpose. But for every one that's funny, there's this.
What do you recommend?
If you want to watch something a little more modern, there's not too modern, but 2000s. There's a Lottery Ticket. We haven't done that one yet, but we will. There's Paper Soldiers. That was when Kevin Hart was on the come up. School Dance wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
it wasn't too bad. That had Nick. That was the all-star cast. That was I love what Little Rel said. Little Rel said on the Shannon Sharp interview. I think he said that. He did. He said this was a modern. It was supposed to be a modern day Harlem Nights. Because if you remember, Harlem Nights had Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Red Fox, Robin Harris, Charlie Murphy, and so many other stars at the time that were coming up or already up, and it worked out in certain ways. It was a cult classic, but it didn't really get the love it deserved in the box office. But just School Dance was a similar vibe because it had Nick Cannon, it had Kevin Hart, Lil Duval, Cat Williams, Tiffany Haddish.
That's that scene. On Infamy.
Yeah, it had a lot of people. Did it have George Lopez? I feel like it did.
Maybe.
It might have.
Maybe.
That's how many people it had that we had to literally stop and be like, was he or was she in it? But yeah, it had a lot of people and it was really, really good. It was good on the low.
Right.
But yeah, there's movies like that you can check out. And after you see this, just don't be afraid to just dart throw in any of these movies, man. You never know what bullseye you might land on. As always, folks, you can follow us at Welcome to Hood Film on X, aka Twitter, WELCOM 2 Hood Film. But obviously, we're gonna start putting these links in the YouTube descriptions and the Spotify descriptions and all the other ones, so that way you can easily just click on it and go ahead and follow us, follow Andrew, and check out everything that we're doing. Instagram and TikTok, we're Welcome to My Hood Films podcast as well. So we're gonna come back again with another good hood film. Just stick around, see what else we're gonna find. Once again, shout out to the homie that recommended this film. We appreciate you. We watched it, so we hope you keep following and rocking with us. If you got any other recommendations, we're definitely gonna screen it before we actually. I'm playing. We're gonna watch it. We got time. We're gonna watch it. But anyway, we'll catch you next time for another edition of Welcome to My Hood Films. It's your boy Marv and
Oni Francis,
and we are off this, people. Peace. I had to let you finish that.
I'm doing the white boy dance song.
It's all good. It's all good. Peace out, people.